G'day. JD here from the Institute of Wow. And it's raining outside. Unbelievable. And I have my partner in crime, Gail. How are you?
Hi.
I don't know why I have to say, how are you?
I have to say hi.
I don't know. Anyway, look, I'm here to sort of give some value, but at the same time, flog something. These people who come on social media and say, oh, look, I'm just here to give back. I just have to laugh. I'm here to give, but I want to take back.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want to take.
Anyway, look, we own a marketing agency called the Institute of Wow, and I've been around the block a few times and have done a lot of promotions, a lot of marketing campaigns for all sorts of big businesses, McDonald's and your KFCs and your Woolworths and your Westfields and 7-Elevens and all that sort of stuff. And we've launched before Christmas a brand new promotional package, and it's quite incredible. And the response to it has been great. G'day, Eric. How are you, mate? It's a product which involves you as a business owner, and if you're not a business owner, I would switch this off right now because I don't think you're going to find much value in this. Would you agree?
No, you're not going to find any value.
We're not going to show you any pictures of what we had for breakfast or anything like that. Okay. Although we did just duck down the road for a coffee, didn't we?
I was just going to say, we did have breakfast.
Yeah, in this weather, you can see that like it's raining outside, so therefore we've ducked down. We had cabin fever. We had to get out of the damn office. The reason I've got a link above here, and the reason I've given the, I guess the little sort of summary of it's nice when you have to turn your Facebook ads off. This new concept is all about giving business owners the opportunity to give away a free holiday up to 7 nights in the likes of Bali, Phuket, Koh Samui. We're talking Fiji, Vanuatu, the Gold Coast, Sydney, Melbourne, these incredible locations. There's about 9 or 10 of these locations where you can give away a free family holiday. This is 2 adults and 2 children up to 12. And it's only going to cost you $97. And I know that Facebook is pretty powerful in terms of placing ads for all sorts of businesses. I've never seen anything like this. We've been advertising on Facebook and we've had to turn it off. I had to turn it off yesterday. We just couldn't keep up with the demand. Pretty nice. I mean, look, there's not many products that any of us come across in our career path where you've actually got to stop because stop advertising because you can't keep up with the demand. So this is a happy occurrence for us. I mean, last time I had one of these things, I guess it was the football cards. Remember we had the Rugby League bubblegum cards all these years ago?
Disney poster.
Yeah, we had a lot of Disney licensed products like posters and stickers and books and all those sorts of things with Lion King and Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. The big one for me some years ago was the football bubblegum cards. I took over from Scanlon's Bubblegum and we just went from $2 to $12 million in turnover with the football cards in one season. And the way we did it was that we marketed it through the Sunday papers. We hand out samples. I mean, I'm a great fan of sampling. And once the kids got the free, football cards out of the Sunday papers, of course, they pestered their mum and dad then to go to the news agency and buy more. This is in that league in terms of the impact that it's had the moment that we put it out on LinkedIn. I've stopped, Facebook. I've actually stopped the Facebook ads because we couldn't keep up with it. Now, how it works is this. You click the link above. This is a pitch. So therefore, if you don't like people selling something, get off, okay? And if you are one of those people who say, oh, you shouldn't be selling anything on Facebook, you're a dickhead, okay? I can't say it anymore. I mean, if you hate people selling stuff, then you are a moron with a capital M. So, selling stuff makes the world go around. There's nothing evil about selling stuff, for God's sake, unless it was a bad product. Now, this thing is incredible. It is it's a promotional concept which I've partnered with an international travel company. And in essence, what they've done is that they've gone to a lot of the big 4-star resorts in the Southern Hemisphere, and they've said, look, you're running at 30% occupancy. Why? Because, Airbnb's had a pretty big effect on a lot of the big hotels and resorts. So 30% of their rooms are going to be vacant tonight. You give us those rooms, we'll market them in Australia for $97, okay, for up to 7 nights accommodation. We're talking up to 7 nights accommodation, 4-star resort, Bali, Phuket, Koh Samui, all those wonderful places. And, we've got Fiji, we've got Vanuatu, the Gold Coast in Australia, up to 7 nights for $97. I mean, it's nuts. And you can then offer that as an incentive to your customers if they buy a refrigerator from you, or they get landscaping done from you, or they get a hot water system from you, or whatever it may be. It is insane. And when people are contacting us at the moment, the biggest objection that I have, of course, Gail, that I get from them is it's too good to be true.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I keep on saying to them, well, I know it sounds like it's too good to be true, but it is true. And I've got to sometimes I've just got to say to them, look, hang up. If you don't believe me, then fair enough. We'll just give it to the butcher across the road. If you think this is too good to be true and you want to be, I don't know, an accountant about this and be so interrogatively anal that you're trying to convince yourself why you shouldn't do it, then just piss off, okay? Don't even do it. I've got plenty of people that will jump in and grab this. So it's a really great product where you can be rude to people. I guess it's like when you've got a hit record. You know how like when you're a struggling singer and, you can't get a gig anywhere and bloody Bankstown RSL won't even put you on. All of a sudden you get a hit record and everyone wants to know you. And, of course, you'll get the odd anal person that will say, oh, I don't know. We go, okay, forget it. I will not sing at Bankstown RSL. Right? So anyway, I'm being a bit arrogant, but I'm glad I can be because this thing is just a shit-hot product. This is just nuts. This is crazy, and we've had an incredible response to it. The reason I'm doing this, though, is because this is free advertising, okay? If I'm doing paid advertising on Facebook and I'm paying $20 or $30 a lead, whatever it may be, and you can't handle the response, in other words, you haven't got enough salespeople to get back to them, then just, turn that off because it's, money down the drain if you can't get back to people inquiring. This is free. So any inquiries we get from this, absolutely free. I'm not wasting money. And look, obviously it's an attention-seeking device I've got above this or beside it or below it where it says, isn't it nice when you can turn your ads off?
Yeah.
Gail, I've actually taken centre stage here and I haven't given you the opportunity to talk. Do you want to talk about the landscaping around the shopping centre that we're in at the moment? Or?
No, we're sitting here in a car and it's raining, which is great outside and it feels lovely.
Forget all that. Let's get back to the real thing, and that is flogging this holiday promotion. So therefore, you've been around me for about 1,000 years. Is this probably the best promotion you've seen that I've put together?
Yes, I think this is probably one of the most cleverest promotions because
Most
it's
cleverest. No. There's no such word as cleverest.
I think it is.
Could you tell me, is there a word, cleverest? She's a school teacher.
But
Cleverest.
I had to find a descriptive word. that
most
would-
clever.
Most clever. No, I didn't fit in. But because it's basically a done for you program. It's a done for you marketing program for you. Everything is done for you. And because John had done the Greater Building Society long, a few years ago with the holidays, it was...
Well, you probably don't know about that, but there was a client I had called the Greater Building Society. It was a bank. They were struggling to match it with the big players, the big four banks, and so therefore many years ago I came up with a concept, in conjunction with a company that provided the holidays. We developed a concept where it was get a home loan, get a free holiday. Okay, and it went nuts. They did billions, not millions, but billions of dollars worth of extra loans, and it just transformed their entire home loan business. And it was get a home loan, get a free holiday. This thing is even better in my opinion because this is buy a fridge. Like you don't get swapping a home loan has got a bit of hard work. This is buy a fridge and get a holiday. And how it works is that my view is that if I said to you as a business owner, would you be willing to give up 10% if I could double your business? You'd say yes in a heartbeat because 10% of course is nothing. Okay, well if you're selling $1,000 refrigerator or TV or lounge suite or landscaping or whatever it might be, and you gave away a free holiday to Bali and it only cost you $97 on the $1,000 that they spent on the refrigerator is less than 10%. So what this is encouraging business owners to turn what would be a very lame 10% discount into an incredibly powerful Happy Meal toy for adults, because that's what this is. If you asked anyone, parent or grandparent, how much is a Happy Meal at McDonald's, they probably couldn't tell you because the little free toy took their eyes off the price. That's what this free holiday is all about. It's all about you being able to take your prospects' eyes off the price and giving them an unbelievable Happy Meal toy for an adult, which of course is a free holiday. This free holiday, by the way, is for 2 adults and 2 children up to 12. So we're talking insane for $97. I think I've done enough flogging of this, Gail.
Just one thing too, though, is if they go to the website, Fun Escapes, I don't know what you've given the link up the top, but you will find that it suits cafes and restaurants and small businesses with smaller sales.
Yep.
As well. So, make sure you check that one out too.
Thank you very much. And it would have not been a complete video without you adding that last part. So
Well, I
thank
thought you were gonna
thank you
leave
very much, Gail.
without doing that.
Thank you. There is a link above. It's holidaymagic.com.au/live because this is live. So therefore we track the responses from these sorts of things by putting a / something. And all you got to do is go to that page. You'll see what this is all about. G'day, Jan. How are you? It's good to see you on board. And just do it now. The ads at midnight with the girl, with the hose and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's, call me now. Well, don't call me. I don't really want to take your call, but unless
You don't like talking to people.
Well, no. look, it's not that I don't like talking to people. I guess it is, really. I don't like talking to people. Okay, so therefore, click the link above, and someone else from our company will talk to you because, yes, I don't like talking to people. Okay.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Isn't that weird? It's funny, whenever we want to go for a break, because I bash my gums for a living, we always try and go somewhere that's an island or something like that. When I say an island, not a private island, I wish it was, but it might be Fiji or Vanuatu or something like that. And you wouldn't believe it. Last year, we'd had a pretty busy month or two, so I said to Gail, look, let's just piss off and go to Vanuatu for 5 or 6 days and relax. We get over there the first afternoon, I said to Gail, look, don't talk to me for a week, okay? Just read your books, do whatever you want to do. I don't want to talk to anyone, because I talk and talk and talk every day. Guess what? From the other side of the restaurant, 5 minutes after I've just had my first beer, JD, how are you? And what? And it was a guy who was a client. He just signed up a month earlier, and he comes up and goes, "What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing for lunch? What are you doing for dinner?" What am I going to say? I'm on a deserted island. I'm going to say, what, I've got a meeting? So therefore, what we did, we got up at 5:30 for breakfast every morning, so I wouldn't bump into him. I don't know. God is just punishing me. I must have done something wrong in a previous life.
I think it's how you come across sometimes.
I've been given a gift to criticise people, so therefore I've got to use it. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. Click that link above or below, and I think you might be happy that you did that if you're a business owner.